This coconut cake, traditionally known as Baath Cake, is utterly delicious. Hi, you're watching Plating It with Wendy, where I share with you recipes which impress with ease. This cake is fluffy and moist and brings back nostalgic childhood memories. So now let's get started. For this cake, we're going to be using 65 grams of room temperature salted butter. And to that, we're going to be adding 65 grams of my secret ingredient, which is pure ghee or clarified butter. To the butter and the ghee, we're going to add 250 grams of white granulated sugar. Let's cream this together till it becomes nice and light and fluffy. Make sure to scrape down the bowl at least once while creaming. After about 5 minutes of beating, when the mixture has become nice and light and fluffy, we're going to start adding in the eggs. Let's crack 3 large eggs which are at room temperature. With the mix on a low speed, we're going to add 1 egg at a time and mix till the egg is just incorporated. And the last egg. Let's give this a scrape and then give it a light beat again. One of the main ingredients of this cake is fresh grated coconut, and I'm going to be adding 125 grams to the batter. To that, we're going to add 250 grams of coarse semolina. Just distributing it all over so that we do not put pressure on one side of the batter. We had incorporated a lot of air into the batter, so now I'm going to go in with my spatula and fold in the semolina and coconut so that we do not lose any of that fluffiness. We're going to go in one direction and do it very lightly. Just going to cut through in the center every time so that we get it well incorporated. Now let's cover this up with a plastic wrap and allow the semolina to soak at room temperature for exactly 8 hours before we bake the cake. Growing up, I remember my mom would always mix this cake just before bedtime and then would get up early and bake the cake. So that's a tip for you. Now that our batter has soaked for 8 hours, we're going to preheat our oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and line our baking tray. We're going to use a 7-inch baking tray. I've cut 2 rounds of the parchment paper to line the base of the cake tray. And I've also cut a long strip, which we're going to be using to line the bake tray right around. Now, so that the paper takes a nice circular form, we're going to give a little cuts on the base. So I'm folding it up a little bit and giving it cuts on the diagonal. This will help the paper to take the shape of the round. Now we're first going to put the long strip in and make sure it covers the full cake tray around. And then we're going to take the 2 round circles and put it to the base. Since we're going to be baking this cake for approximately an hour in the oven, putting this paper around is going to help to prevent the excessive heat touching the cake and drying up the cake. For some traditional flavors, let's add some crushed cardamom. You can use cardamom powder if you like, but I prefer crushing the seeds from inside the pods. I'm adding 1/8 teaspoon of crushed cardamom. And we're going to add 1/8 teaspoon of freshly grated nutmeg. When baking, I always love to add vanilla, so I'm adding 1/2 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. To the batter, we're going to add 1/16 cup of milk and 1/16 cup of rose water, which is optional. I always like to add just a dash of yellow food coloring, just to give it that nice rich color. And to the milk mixture, we're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder and give it a quick mix because it's going to froth up now. Now we're going to add this to the cake mixture. Now very gently, let's give this a mix. Let's pour this batter into our lined cake tray. Now using the spatula, let's even out and smoothen the batter. We're just going to give it a light tap to make sure there are no air bubbles in the batter. Now let's pop this delicious baby into the oven for about 50 to 60 minutes. And at that time, we'll insert a toothpick, and if the toothpick comes out clean, we know it's done. Now we're going to allow the cake to cool and come to room temperature before we cut it and enjoy it. Wow, this is so delicious. It's so fluffy and moist and just melts in your mouth. I'm telling you, you'll want to give this recipe a try. If you're new to my channel or haven't subscribed already, subscribe, and if you hit on the bell icon, you'll get a notification every time I upload new videos. If you enjoy watching my videos, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and leave me your comments below. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. The information is in the description below. Thanks for watching. See you soon.